Good morning, friends. As always, it is a pleasure to stand before you, especially today, the 16th anniversary of Prudent Media. Whenever I address you today and otherwise, there's an energy that you create, this whole group, unparalleled across. Whenever you sit together, the energy is together. So today, this hall of Kakula Mall is going to come alive with some brilliant journalist mind that has come today together on this anniversary day. The meaning of the word prudent is quite interesting, and why we are Prudent Media. Some says sensible and careful when making judgments and decisions. That's prudent, the exact meaning of prudent. I repeat, sensible and careful when making judgments and decisions. I think it says it all. That's what Pramod Acharya and his team does at Prudent. This channel, over these 16 years, has really grown by bounds. Normally, we don't like to look back, because, it's okay, it's over. 16 years are over. Journey thus far was very good. But I think what we do today is to look forward. My God, wow, so much to do. This media world, digital world, there is so much to achieve. And it is this young team that is sitting. The average age, Vinayak, in our team, media team, is just about 30. And I'm the oldest man standing here. So I get younger by the day whenever I'm interacting with you. So looking forward, my dear friends, there's a lot to do. And today, I will take this opportunity to really welcome a very young dynamic mag again, Mr. Vinayak Gaikwad, the editor for BBC Marathi. Let's give a big hand and welcome him today. He's going to interact with all of us. We interacted with him last night, and trust me, it was very interesting. BBC investing in Indian languages. Why? 6 Indian languages. Vinayak is based out of Delhi. The BBC is headquartered out of Delhi. And we thought we should invite him to interact with all of you, to share his experiences, to where BBC is moving. Is Konkani language in their, radar? Or what are their future plans? Let's ask him when he speaks. But I'm really honored today that Mr. Amber Timlo, who normally doesn't like to come on stage, today, a lot of guys came and told me, sir, what an achievement. Mr. Amber Timlo is here. I said, wow, yes, you're right. So thank you so much. Chairman, Managing Director for the Group Fomento. I have worked with him for all my years in this company, and let me tell you, he is a box of energy. He is a box of freedom. He just lets the employees do what is best for the company. And I'm sure all of you know that you've never even met him. Maybe many of you have not even interacted with him. He will never interfere in any of the media businesses at all. In fact, he just continuously provides us the platform to excel in journalism. So let's take this opportunity to give a big hand to Amber Timlo and thank him for what he does for the media. And well, my friend and colleague, Pramod Acharya, welcome to Prudent, sir. Pramod is all about Prudent, and Prudent is about Pramod. I must say that. Because the last so many years, 15 odd years, he has continuously continuously, worked hard, went on creating newer programs, newer ideas, and has created some good value for this vertical. And along with this vertical, of course, thanks Pramod. A big hand for Pramod Acharya, please, too. And I'm very happy that all our editors of our other verticals are here. Mr. Joel, Mr. Kishore, Mr. Sagar Chavan, Mr. Mahesh, and Mr. Pandurang. All of them are here doing their best. And thank you, Colonel Saab, to provide such an environment. Fantastic. A special welcome to a very special guest, Mr. Gadre from Ratnagiri. He is right here. You know, he's a marine expert, and well, we go to him sometime in Ratnagiri. If you go that side, he's got a very big establishment there. A big welcome, a big hand to Mr. Gadre, please. So, my dear friends, this Albert Einstein once said, what is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not what is right. This is the game that we are facing in media today. In a time when trust in media is declining around the world, it has become even more important to support good, accurate journalism, which is defined as content that is ethical, independent, critical, and of public interest. I think we are striving hard to fit in these content plan. Truth, accuracy, and objectivity are the cornerstones of journalism ethics. The purpose of journalism, thus, today is to provide citizens with the information they need to make the best possible decisions about their lives, their communities, their societies, and their governments. My dear friends, Prudent does just that. Journalists cannot always guarantee truth, but getting the facts right, that is the cardinal principle of journalism, we should always strive for accuracy, give all the relevant facts we have and ensure that they have been checked. When we cannot corroborate information, we should say so. Prudent will strive harder to work for these 5 principles that we would like to put forward. 1, truth and accuracy. I'm sure all of you are doing just that. Independence. All our media verticals are absolutely independent. Kishore, you agree or not? Absolutely. No interference at all, and we do not allow any interference. Fairness and impartiality. We continue to do that. Humanity. I think that's key. Maybe we need to do a little more in this particular area. And finally, of course, accountability. We have to be accountable and responsible for what we do. With these words, my dear friends, I congratulate each of you on achieving this day, that is the 16th anniversary. We are doing 2 fantastic things, as Rohit so beautifully put it. We're creating this app, which is better than the earlier app, calling it Prudent Plus. Why is it Prudent Plus? Because all our 4 newspapers is available on that app free for the world. Early morning, you can read the paper beautifully like you're reading a newspaper on your app, on your phone. And the second, of course, is a podcast, which is the new generation, and Pramod has worked very hard. We're beginning it today. We'll further make it better as we move forward. So, my dear friends, success does not come from what we do occasionally, but what you do consistently. With these words, thank you very much for hearing me out. I have certain very interesting things ahead. One, the numbers of Prudent, if you see today, is amazing. I was just checking today's numbers with Victor. YouTube of Prudent, 4.5 million views. Facebook has reached 17 million for Prudent. Instagram, 185K reach. Twitter, which is really accelerating, at 2.38 million. We have 129,000, 130,000 page views on our web. And Prudent Plus has already downloaded more than 120,000. So my dear friends, it's just great numbers. We grow together further and further. Finally, the 16 years, what is the strength? What is the 16 years about? The 16 years is all about just all of you. Just you. I'm so proud to see there are so many who have done 10 years and above out of 16 years in this company. That is just amazing. I hope many more of you reach many more years as we go forward in this journey. Let me assure you, Prudent will always fly high. And Goa and Prudent are going to be synonymous. They are already. We will work for the people. We will work for the welfare of Goa. We will continue to do what is best in the field of journalism in Goa. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
So thank you very much for those kind words. Team Prudent has always strived hard to innovate, and I thank the leadership for letting us try every single time, regardless of the failure that we might face. I request Pramod Acharya to kindly say a few words on this occasion of the launch of Prudent Plus and also Prudent Podcast.
Hi, Machivele Manist, Amber sir, Vinayak Bab. We call Bab in Konkani, so you are Vinayak Bab for today. सगळ्याक येवकार. एक गजाल म्हाका सुरवातीक सांगचीशी दिसता, प्रुडंटाचेर मागीर येता. Incidentally, we were discussing last night, and we realized that BBC Marathi also started on 2nd October. So today is his anniversary also. They are completing 5 years. आणि म्हाका दिसता असो योग केन्नाय चुकून जुळून येता की ताची एनिवर्सरी आसतना तो आमच्या एनिवर्सरीक आयला. सो आय थिंक थँक्स अ लॉट फॉर एक्सेप्टींग द इन्विटेशन एंड बीइंग हियर. दुसरी गजाल म्हाका विनायका बद्दल एक दोनूच गजाली सांगपाच्यो आसात. देर आर व्हेरी फ्यू जर्नलिस्ट आर एज वर्सटायल एज हिम. एज कवर्ड हांव इतल्याच खातीर सांगता की हाजे उपरांत आमचो जर्नलिस्टांचो इंटरेक्शनाचो प्रोग्राम आसा. यू कॅन आस्क हिम ऑल कायंड्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन्स. आणि एक शिकून घेवपा जाता तितले घेवया. कारण ही इज वन पर्सन हू हॅज कवर्ड स्पोर्ट्स, हू हॅज कवर्ड एंटरटेनमेंट, हू हॅज कवर्ड पॉलिटिक्स, हू हॅज ट्रॅवल्ड एक्रॉस दी कॉन्टिनेंट्स. आणि आज जेन्ना आमी BBC मराठी बद्दल पळयतात तेन्ना एक गजाल लक्षांत घेवपा, इट इज प्रोबेबली दी ओनली मराठी प्लॅटफॉर्म विच इज अ स्टँड अलोन डिजिटल प्लॅटफॉर्म विच हॅज मेड इट्स मार्क. अँड इट इज हीज टीम विच हॅज डन इट्स अ बिग राउंड ऑफ एप्लॉज फॉर हिम अँड हीज टीम. सो त्या दृश्टींतल्यान एक डिजिटल प्लॅटफॉर्म फक्त उबो करप न्ही. जेन्ना महाराष्ट्रा सारक्या जाग्यार जंय शेकड्यांनी TV चॅनल्स आसात, सॅटेलायट चॅनल्स आसात, केबल चॅनल्स आसात, अशी टायमार BBCचो ब्रँड आसाच, पूण एका रिजनल लँग्वेजी भितर एक स्टँड अलोन डिजिटल मॉडेल उबो करप. आनी फक्त उबो करप न्ही, तर महाराष्ट्राच्या खाची कोनशांनी तो पावोवप आनी पॉप्युलर करप. हाजे बद्दल ते उलयतलेच. इट इज रियली समथींग. म्हाका दिसता फाटल्या 5 वर्सां भितर तांणी जें अचीव केलां तातूंतल्यान खूब शिकपा सारकें आसा, आमकांय शिकपा सारकें आसा, आनी तें आज शिकून घेवया. तिसरी गजाल प्रुडंट प्लस. म्हाका दिसता विनायक, आय डोंट थिंक मेनी मिडिया हावसीस हॅव ट्रायड सच एन एक्सपेरिमेंट. इट्स व्हेरी करेजियस. आय कॅन व्हेरी फ्रँकली से दॅट इट इज अ व्हेरी करेजियस अटेम्प्ट. कारण आमी कितें केलां प्रुडंट प्लसांतल्यान, आमी 3 गजाली केल्यात. पयली गजाल म्हळ्यार आमची सगळीं वर्टिकल्स जीं आसात तीं आतां एकाच एपाचेर मेळटलीं. हांव सगळीं वर्टिकल्स म्हणटा तेन्ना देर इज अ व्हेरी इंट्रस्टींग मिक्स. 2 राज्यांतलीं 3 TV चॅनल्स, 2 राज्यांतले 4 न्यूजपेपर्स आनी 3 वेगवेगळ्या भाशांतलीं वर्टिकल्स. सो पयली गजाल म्हाका दिसना एनीबडी हॅज अ स्प्रेड लायक दीस. सेकंडली, nobody has put it in one basket and offered it to the viewers or readers. That is what we have attempted. आणि तुम्ही जर आज ॲप जर काढून पळयलें, एक गजाल आमी केल्या, कारण प्रुडंटाचे ऑलरेडी ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 लाखाच्या म्हाऱ्याक ॲपाचे डावनलोड्स आसात आनी एक्टीव युजर्स आसात. सो वॉट वी हॅव डन इज दॅट वी हॅव अपडेटेड द सेम ॲप. सो कोणाक परत दुसरी ॲप सोदपाची गरज ना. जे प्रुडंट ॲप तुमी इतले दीस इतली वर्सां वापरतात, दॅट सेम ॲप इज गेटिंग अपडेटेड एंड इट इज बिकमिंग प्रुडंट प्लस. ताजेर मेळटलें कितें, ताजेर तुमकां आमचो इंग्लीश न्यूजपेपर द गोवन एवरीडे मेळटलो, आमचो मराठी न्यूजपेपर गोवन वार्ता मेळटलो, कोंकणी न्यूजपेपर भांगरभूंय मेळटलो. त्याच बरोबर तुमकां आमचें मराठी चॅनल गोवन वार्ता लायव्ह मेळटलें. हेज वन मोर इंट्रस्टींग थिंग. आमच्या सिंधुदुर्गा भितर कोकणसाद TV चॅनल आसा आनी कोकणसाद लायव्ह आसा. कोकणसाद न्यूजपेपर आनी कोकणसाद लायव्ह TV चॅनलूय बी ह्याच ॲपाचेर तुमकां पळोवपाक मेळटलीं. इतलेंच न्ही, तुमकां लायव्ह पळोवपाक मेळटलीं. वी हॅव इंटिग्रेटेड लायव्ह स्ट्रिम्स ऑफ ऑल दी चॅनल्स ऑन इन दीस ॲप, प्लस वी हॅव इंटिग्रेटेड ऑल न्यूजपेपर्स इन दीस ॲप. त्याच प्रमाणे आमचो एक प्रयत्न आसा की आनीक सोंपें करपा खातीर, की लोकांक जाता तितले कमी त्रास पडपाक जाय. वी आर ट्रायंग टू अटेम्प्ट दॅट फ्रॉम टुमोरो एवरी मॉर्निंग all our newspapers will come to your mobile phone as a notification. You have to just open them and you have to read them. So सकाळ फुडें तुमी जेन्ना उठ्ठले तेन्ना जशें आमचें ब्रेकिंग न्यूज नोटिफिकेशन येता, त्याच तरेन आमच्या सगळ्या न्यूजपेपर्सांचें नोटिफिकेशन तुमी उठले की तुमकां डायरेक्ट मोबायल हातांत घेतलो की पेपर वाचपाक मेळटलो. इतली वेवस्था करपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न आसा, सो दॅट गोंया भितर जें कितें चल्लां ताजी इन्फॉर्मेशन, त्याच बरोबर ताजें एनालिसीस ही तुमच्या म्हऱ्याक पावची म्हणून. दुसरें प्रुडंट पॉडकास्ट. पॉडकास्ट अगेन इन दीस बेल्ट विनायक आय डोंट थिंक एनीबडी इज अटेम्प्टिंग. इवन मोस्ट ऑफ द मराठी चॅनल्स आर नॉट अटेम्प्टिंग. वी डिसायडेड टू अटेम्प्ट, कारण खूब फावटी आमकां लोकां कडच्यान शिकपा मेळटा आनी लोक मागीर खूब फावटी सांगतात की बाबा हें कित्याक करना तुमी. नाव दीस इज एन आयडिया दॅट केम फ्रॉम व्ह्युअर्स. ना वाय इट केम फ्रॉम व्ह्युअर्स, बिकॉज आमच्या गोंया भितर अशें आसा की चडशे लोक कोण पणजेसान मडगांव वता किंवा मडगांवसान पणजे कामां येता, सत्तरींतल्यान पणजे कामां येता, म्हापश्यासान पणजे कामां येता. एंड वेन दीस पीपल आर ट्रॅव्हलिंग, युजली नाव एवरीबडी पुट्स द हेडफोन इन द इयर एंड दे ट्रॅव्हल. सो वन कंप्लेन दॅट वी रिसिव्ड, एंड इट्स अ व्हेरी नायस कंप्लेन एंड एनकरेजिंग कंप्लेन, दॅट वॉट दे डू इज दॅट दे पुट the earphones and they listen to our news bulletins or our programs while on the way. आणि सुशेगाद आयकत येता ते, मागीर बसीन जावं, गाडयेन आसूं किंवा मोटरसायकलीचेर आसूं. प्रॉब्लेम एकच जाता की खूब कडेन कॉन्स्टंट रेंज मेळना. सो तुमी व्हिडिओचेर हें जेन्ना आयकता, तुमी जरी ऑडियो आयकता आसले तरी एक एकदां बफरिंग जावपाक लागता. नाव दॅट बफरिंग वेन यू आर ट्रॅव्हलिंग बिकम्स एन इरिटेशन. सो आवर व्ह्युअर्स सजेस्टेड दॅट वाय डोंट यू स्टार्ट podcast, because most of us travel every day. Minimum we travel around 15 minutes to 1 hour. आणि आमकां संवय जाला हें आयकुपाची, आनी दीस बफरिंग क्रिएट्स एन इरिटेशन. सो एज फार एज युअर मेन प्रोग्राम्स जे आसात, ज्या जाग्यार तुमकां आयकल्यार सगळ्यो गजाली कळटात. कांय प्रोग्राम्स अशे आसात जे तुमकां पळोवचेच पडटले, ते आयकून कांयच हें जावचें ना. बट खुबशे प्रोग्राम अशे आसात ते मागीर इंटरव्यूवाचे आसूं, डिबेटाचे आसूं, डिस्कशनाचे आसूं, जे तुमी काना लावन आयकुपाक शकतात, न्यूज बुलेटीन कानाक लावन आयकुपाक शकतात. सो लोकां कडच्यान मागणी आयली की तुमी अशें कित्याक करना. एंड देन वी डिसायडेड की देन वाय ओनली डू इट इन अ जस्ट पीसमील कायंड ऑफ अ थिंग. लेट अस स्टार्ट दी पॉडकास्ट. अगेन आज पॉडकास्टूय लॉन्च जाता. सो फाल्यां सावन इफ यू आर ट्रॅव्हलिंग देन तुमकां बफरिंगाचो इशू किंवा बँडविड्थ त्याच्या इशूचें टेन्शन घेवपाची गरज ना. तुमी सुशेगाद बसून प्रोग्राम जावं किंवा न्यूज बुलेटीन जावं आयकत जाय थंय ट्रॅव्हल करपाक शकतात. वन थिंग आय कॅन से की एज ऑफ टुडे वी वूड बी ऑन स्पॉटिफाय, वी वूड बी ऑन एपल, we would be on Amazon, we will be on YouTube Music, and we will be on Google Tunes. So ह्या पांची major, plus we are adding more platforms in the coming days, but हे जे 5 major asat, so most of you have Spotify. So from today you can listen to Prudent on Spotify. If you are iOS user, we are there. So everywhere Prudent podcast will be available on all these 5 major platforms. At least from today we are there. There's absolutely no problem. तिसरी गजाल म्हाका ह्या वेळार म्हणच्या टिमीचें खूब अभिनंदन करचें दिसता, कारण वॉट वी डू इज अ टीम वर्क. देर इज टी व्ही इज अ टीम वर्क. सो जर मुखार जर मनीस ना जाल्यार हांवें हांगा रावन कितली जरी तुगेली बडबड केली ती व्यर्थ जातली. So you need a camera in front of you, you need a video journalist in front of you. I really want to thank my team, कारण whatever Prudent is today is because of them, because of all of you. आणि एक गजाल म्हाका दिसता की ह्या सक्सेसा भितर प्रत्येकाचो वांटो इतल्याच खातीर आसा, कारण आज तुमी जी क्रिएटिव्स पळयतात टीव्हीचेर, जी प्रोग्राम्स पळयतात, ऑल दोज आयडियाज हॅव कम फ्रॉम एवरीबडी. आणि बेजिकली एक गजाल बरी आसा की आमच्या ऑफिसा भितर गोंयांतल्या सगळ्या वाठारांतले भुरगे काम करतात. सो आमचे कडेन पेडणेचोय मनीस आसा, बार्देजांतलोय आसा, सत्तरींतलोय आसा, तिसवाडींतलोय आसा, साश्टींतलोय आसा, मुरगांवचोय आसा. रिपोर्टर म्हणून न्ही, एक्चुअल हेड ऑफिसाक काम करता ट्रॅव्हल करून. सो ताका लागून पुराय गोंयचो पर्स्पेक्टीव त्या न्यूज रुमा भितर मेळटा आनी तातूंतल्यान आमी कितें नाल्यार कितें करपाचो प्रयत्न करतात. सो दीस इज डेफिनेटली अ टीम सक्सेस. आज सरान जे नंबर सांगले, आय वॉज जस्ट कॅल्क्युलेटींग द क्युम्युलेटीव रीच. सो हांव टीव्हीची उलयत ना, टीव्ही वी आर एवरीवेअर फ्रॉम मेनी इयर्स, बट डिजिटल रीच जर पळयली, आय आर जस्ट डिवायडींग दोज नंबर्स दॅट दिसाक 1.5 मिलियन एवरी डे, 15 लाखांची रीच आज आमच्या चॅनलाची आसा. अँड आय थिंक दॅट इज ओन्ली बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल ऑफ यू व्ह्युअर्स. कारण म्हाका याद जाता इलेक्शन डे दिसाक जेन्ना आमी लायव्ह करताले रिजल्ट्स, पोलिंग रिजल्ट्साच्या दिसाक, मेनी व्ह्युअर्स टॅग्ड अस ऑन ट्विटर, व्ह्युअर्स, बिकॉज वी आर ऑल बिझी डुईंग द coverage of the results. So many viewers tagged us on Twitter with snapshots comparing our YouTube feed with some of the national players, and there were at least 1,000-2,000 people watching our YouTube link more than some of the big national channels, and our viewers tagged us and said that we are proud of you. आतां म्हाका दिसता ताज्या की व्हडली आनीक आमकां पावती कांयच नाका. जें आमी करतात तें तुमचे खातीर करतात, आनी तुमचे कडच्यान जेन्ना ही पावती मेळटा की समाधानूय मेळटा आणि आनीक नवीन कितें करपाची उर्बाय मेळटा. सो इतल्याचेर थांबता. म्हाका दिसता आज ही लॉन्च जातली. ह्याय प्लॅटफॉर्माक तुमी आमच्या हाज्या पयलींच्या प्लॅटफॉर्माक जशी यशस्वी केला, हाकाय तुमी करतले अशें म्हाका पुराय विश्वास आसा. पूण हातूंतल्यान आनीक नवीन कितें करपाची स्फूर्त घेवन आमी मुखार वतले, इतलेंच उतर दिता आनी थांबता. देव बरें करूं. जय गोंय, जय हिंद.